Each patient is in an aluminum pod like this, and so they're protected around the perimeter, and so we can actually lift them in and out like a cassette.
Head down?
Head down, yes. We do that because in case of catastrophic accident, if we have a loss or a leak of liquid nitrogen, the head is the last part that is exposed.
So it's pressurized, or?
No, it's not pressurized. It's open to the atmosphere.
And how many times do you have to replace the liquid nitrogen?
We top off the liquid nitrogen once a week. We don't have to do that. We wouldn't even start getting nervous for probably about 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah. We get a liquid nitrogen delivery every week. We top off the dewars every week.
You never have to replace it, you just top it off.
Just top it off.
How do you deal with a power failure?
It has absolutely no effect because the heat is carried away by the boiling liquid nitrogen. So absolutely no electric power is required.
Are Euro patients in the doors too?
Yes, yes.
How
yes.
many?
We can actually put 55 in one Bigfoot doer. This is actually just the frame. We also have a flexible liner that goes inside that's watertight. Also over here we have our portable perfusion system. This is essentially an entire hospital heart-lung machine, miniaturized and compacted until it can go into essentially a suitcase. This is our new operating facility. We perfuse the body with cryoprotectants. This cryoprotectant replaces a fraction of the water in the body, and by doing that, at least under ideal circumstances for the brain, eliminates the growth of ice crystals. We start at 3 degrees centigrade and we end up at -3 degrees centigrade, and that's why we have that enclosure. We can take the lids off to do surgery, put the lid back on, and do it during perfusion, which usually takes a few hours. After which we cool the patient down to as rapidly as we can to about -100 degrees, and then very slowly cool them on down to liquid nitrogen temperature. This is actually something of a historic item here. This is one of the dewars that contained him. We have it here now as a historic artifact. He had been packed in water ice as part of the process, and the water ice was still in cubes.
Is there a place for some of the personal effects of the patients here?
Every patient gets essentially, for free, essentially a banker's box that is stored in an underground vault facility. Okay. It's a standard facility that's used by large corporations for long-term storage of documents. It's actually, you pay by the cubic foot for perpetual storage.
On site here?
It's not on site here.
Okay.
It's at a separate underground storage facility that is designed for, that is done for corporations.
Okay.